Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriel Amorim. I am presenting on behalf of myself and my colleague, Elisa Prado, and we are happy to be funded by the Foundation for Research Support of Espírito Santo. And we are here to share some of our ideas about uh, technology in language education with taking into consideration the pandemic context we're in. So the title of our presentation, I'm going to share my screen with you, is share. And here we go. The title of our presentation is The Impacts of the Pandemic in Education, a Paradigm Shift for Digital Technologies. And we're going to start by posing this provocative question. Has the pandemic represented a paradigm shift for digital technologies? We're going to draw some conclusions from two studies that we conducted over the past year and a half. The first one, Amorim and Finardi from 2020, takes into account language teachers' perceptions on the use of technology in language education. And the second one, Amorim and Finardi, published this year, takes into account the perceptions of English language students on the use of technology in language education. So let's go and take a look at the teachers' perceptions on the issue. We surveyed about 38 teachers from different walks of life, from basic education, public and private, from language institutes, from language institutes inside universities and franchisings, higher education. So we had a diverse body of participants in this study. And the results show that there was a negative impact due to the unpreparedness of the teachers, as they had some of the schools they work for shifted from night to day, from face-to-face mode into online virtual mode, which we're calling emergency mode. And so this negativity is strictly related to the lack of institutional support. The teachers felt they didn't receive the training, the necessary training to perform the duties that they were expected to do in online environments, virtual environments. However, as time went by and teachers started to seek out for training by themselves, and some of the institutions they report, we started to give training on technology for language education. They started to become more familiarized with the technologies and started to see a light in the end of the tunnel. We administered a questionnaire, and we also invited a few teachers to come in and share their thoughts and expand their answers. So, this was very informative for us. And the teachers report that they see in post-pandemic times them using, maybe in a hybrid kind of, in a hybrid mode, the incorporation of digital technologies in their classes. So we see this as something positive. As far as the students are concerned, we also surveyed around 40 students. And in this time, only English language students. For the teachers, we opened to language teachers in general. And the results show that the impact was more quantitative than qualitative, showing that problems that we already had in the past were maximized, but they already existed. Also, the results show that there was an accelerated trend, it accelerated trends such as autonomous learning and the use of more hybrid approaches, active approaches to learning, which was something that was start trying to pop up in the ELT scenario for the past couple of years. We also administered a questionnaire and invited students for a round of discussion, and they were able to talk more and more freely about their perceptions on the whole issue. And it's important to say that the data for the first study was collected in May of 2020, so in the very beginning of the pandemic. And the data for the second study, this one, was collected in November 2020. So there was already, you know, the students already had some experience into this online digital technology world. They reported, and it shows in the results, that one of the negative impacts that it caused was the lack of concentration they had when logged on to their classes, which decreased their motivation. One of the students mentioned multitasking, the multitasking feature of digital technologies. You know, you're logged on to the computer into your class, but you receive a message on your phone and you want to answer the message, but you lose focus, and then it becomes a snowball. On the other hand, they also see this as a positive trend, as they are able to use multiple sources of information in order to build on the knowledges they need to in their language classrooms. So, you know, it might be just a matter of adjusting the balance there. So if we have to say if it's a paradigm shift for digital technologies, if the pandemic caused that, we think that the results point to yes. You know, for both teachers and students, we could see that the teachers started with a negative impression on the use of technologies in language education, and started and ended with a more positive view as they got more training and got more used to these online environments. And as per the students, they also think that, you know, this autonomy they have in order to multitask and build on the knowledges and use the technology to their favor, and build on the knowledges they need to build in order to achieve language proficiency, they see it as a positive thing. So we could definitely say that it is a paradigm shift for digital technologies. So we invite you to read the two papers, which are available online if you just search for the names. And if you want to send us any questions or comments, please write to us at our emails. Thank you so much.